Hi guys, and welcome to my latest video. This is going to be a very short video, but it's just something that I thought is worth sharing with you. Now it's about learning and how we never stop learning and not getting complacent with your research. I was just going through a couple of controllers that I picked up along with my PlayStation. I picked up a PlayStation at the weekend, and I picked up these two PlayStation controllers. And at first sight, my initial thought was, okay, they're an easy like tenner on eBay each, or whatever on Amazon. They're just PlayStation 1 analog controllers. And that's exactly what they are. They're both PlayStation 1 analog controllers. But just like some of you may have experienced in other niches, there are always little kind of exceptions and little kind of special versions of things which are worth a lot just because they've got a slight difference. So it could be a color difference, it could be anything like that. And if you look at these two controllers, it would help if I took the wire out of this one here. You can see quite clearly actually there's a big difference. It might not appear immediately like obvious, but if you look at the thumbsticks on this pad here, you can see that the thumbsticks are concave, whereas the thumbsticks on this pad are just like what you'd expect on a regular PlayStation controller. And they're both analog controllers, but there is a difference. They're both just sold as the Sony analog controller, but there is a difference in the model number and obviously the value. This here is a Sony SCPH 1200 controller made in China, regular controller. You're going to see these everywhere, worth around a tenner. This one here is exactly the same, except like I said, it's got the concave sticks and is an SCPH 1180 made in Japan controller. Now, this particular controller with the concave sticks and that model number, the 1180, is worth twice what that's worth. This one of these recently sold for 20 quid on eBay. These you're lucky to get a tenner. So definitely worth looking out for. And it could have been something I could have been lazy about and just stuck on at £10. It's a great PlayStation 1 controller. It wouldn't even be worth mentioning the concave stick buttons because most people wouldn't really notice the difference if they were just buying one for their kids or whatever. However, if there was a gamer out there looking for one, they would know they're getting a bargain. So they will be getting a bargain because I'm going to sell it to them on eBay without them having to get up and go to a boot fair to find one. So the bargain is there, but it just shows that even in a niche that I would feel, if you were to say to me what's a niche that you're really comfortable in, I would definitely say video games as one of them, because I've grown up around video games. I know a lot about them, as do many people from my generation. But it just shows that you're always learning. There's always something new to find out, and even an area of a niche that you think you know particularly well, and you handle. There could still be something that you don't know about, and that could bring you a bit of extra cash. Another example of that is the different colors of something. Sometimes a different color of an item can add immense value. I recently, if you look a few videos back, I sold a Sony radio for like 150 or 160 pounds or something along those lines. I can't remember exactly, but the same radio but in green is only worth around 60 pounds. So just the color there added the value, and in this situation, just the fact that it's got concave thumbsticks and it's made in Japan, it gives it like double the value of a regular PlayStation controller. So like I said, it was a short video just to remind you guys to always be learning, always be researching. Don't get complacent even in areas that you know very well, because sometimes little surprises do pop up, and that was a nice little surprise for me this evening. I hope you guys' sales are going really well. If you've got any comments, questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Really appreciate all the lovely comments we've been receiving on the channel, on our videos. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.